I am ready to be married. This is a person that I do, in fact, know. If I had to actually design a woman for me, this would be who that is.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a strong statement right there. If I was to design a woman for me, damn. Now I was really pulling out all the punches to try and convince his family to really accept Matilda as his wife to be. I mean, I respect it, man. Listen, the guy's in love, so give him that.
Father, I've given it 2 freaking years. What, should I give it 20 years or something?
You know what though? Niles, when he is actually pissed, when he's not in the mood, this guy, to be fair, he's quite intimidating, to be honest with you. But I understand his frustrations. You know, he just wants to marry her. He wants to bring her back home. He wants to live that happy life. And to be honest with you, he probably was, you know, starting to believe that maybe his chance of actually ever being with someone on a real level was probably never going to happen due to his own experiences. So I get it. He just wants the family to just be there for him and be supportive. And honestly, they should be. There is no point of not being there for him just because you believe that the person they're with isn't genuine. Because at the end of the day, if that's the case, you got to let that person go through their pain, go through their trauma, and allow them to see what you think you could see. But right now, they haven't met Matilda, so they have no right to judge Matilda, to be honest with you. So the parents are definitely wrong anyway. They should be supporting him now no matter what. Leaving him to navigate the world or to navigate this relationship all by himself without no support system is just not kind. And not because he's on the spectrum. This is just for anyone in general. Nobody really and truly should have to navigate anything in this life without a support system. But sadly, some of us have to do that. But some of us have to do that because we just don't have our family around us anymore. But when your family is still in your life, no matter what, be that support system. You know what I mean? Unless you got a good damn reason to not be the support system, be it. And I don't know if the family has got a good one, but it doesn't seem like they do.
Talk to her first before you say that. I suggest you at least try.
Are you okay, Niles?
No, I'm pretty far from okay.
I would hate, and I mean hate, to catch Niles on a bad day. You know what I mean? When man is like, we saw the scene, right? The taxi scene with him and Matilda, when he just told her to stop talking. Man was done. Yeah, he made it clear. He put the hand in the way. Oh my days. Doing the same energy right here. And I get it. You know, obviously he just wants his family to just be there for him because he's in a country all by himself. It doesn't know anybody there apart from Matilda and the uncle, you know what I mean? Or the doctor, whatever, Mr. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, being able to call someone from home, someone with a familiar voice, somebody that raised you, to give you that comfort, to give you that TLC, to give you the thing that you need, would mean so much for him, but he's not even getting that, you know? And honestly, I feel for him.
Not a word that I can give you to express how painful it is. You don't even have to mean it. I am happy for you, son. Those are
No lies told. Now I do apologize for this, for the out of syncness. I don't know what's going on with my videos today. They're all doing it. It's weird. I don't know why. But he's not wrong. Even if it was a lie, just tell me something that is good. At least give me hope that you're gonna hopefully change your mind at some point. So he's not wrong.
6 words.
We're going to live in your country. No, it's like I'm worried. It's like my mom is not there. Only.
Matilda makes a very good point though. How am I gonna move to the US and be with you if your family doesn't accept me? You know, I'm not gonna be there with anybody. I'm not gonna have my support system, you know? And listen, I tell you this now, for her to call home, you know, it may not be as, actually, no, then again, it depends if they've got internet. If they've got internet, it's a quick WhatsApp, isn't it? But either way though, you know, it's important that she's moving somewhere where she knows that she's going to be looked after, not somewhere she's going to be hated, you know what I mean? And she's going to have to feel like she needs to fend for herself, because that's not going to be healthy any kind of way. So I feel for her, you know?
To survive.
Me, won't you?
But you'll be busy sometimes. You will not be by my side.
I'm around as long as I can.
No, we get that. But the thing is though, your woman's gonna need someone to confide in, or someone to at least spend time with, you know, or someone to at least show her things when you're not there. And the hope would have been your family. But instead, she's gonna be pretty much in the house all by herself whenever you go off to work. If she's not, she's gonna have to find a way to navigate throughout wherever state or city you live in. Which, listen, to be honest with you, isn't the end of the world. You know, a lot of us in this world find ways to navigate by ourselves. We have to figure things out. You know, a lot of us are put in those positions where we have no one and we just got to. So it's not like this is not something that is not possible for her to do. But I guess because she's been moving from a location where she's been around family and friends her whole life, everybody knows everyone, to now make this big move and then all of a sudden to just be left because your partner is working and his family doesn't want to know you. I can understand how that would be a massive shock to the system and will take some time adjusting to. Because I guess for her to move, let's just say she moves somewhere else in Ghana around nobody else, I guess it'd be different because she's still in a country, there's familiarities, but she's going to a whole other place where you can't just fly back just like that. So I do understand how she's in a position where she can actually make the choice to not go. Some of us don't have that choice. Some of us have to still go into that deep end no matter what. Matilda, on the other hand, she's got a choice here to decide whether or not this is going to work for her or not. And I guess it's sort of about making that decision now, isn't it? Well, I guess we'll find out throughout the season.
You're not completely alone.
So now parents think that I am a scammer. But now that your son has seen me for real, why can't you agree?
That is a good question. You know, your son has seen me. You haven't even seen me. I mean, your son is still alive, right? Nah, honestly, it's a madness. And to be honest with you, even if the family does end up saying, okay, cool, we'll give her a chance, she has to go into it with the intention of proving that she's not a scammer. That's not healthy. That's not healthy, you know. It's so sad. What the hell was she done to them to make them believe that she's a scammer in the first place? It's been Niles who's been communicating this whole time. Unless, of course, it's something that we don't know. Maybe Niles has been sending the money for God knows how long and the family knew about it. Maybe there's something that they know that we don't know that's not been shown to us on TV. So because we have to remember, these storylines are made in a certain way to make us believe and see things in a certain way. So maybe there are things that have not been told about what Niles was doing in terms of how he was maybe sending her stuff when she's away. I don't know. Or maybe that happened already and I forgot that happened in the season. I'm not too sure. But either way, though, it's a sticky one.
For us to, I'm feeling scared because when I go to America, I would have no supporting from Niles' family.
I guess, you know, Matilda now has to think long and hard about this relationship. You know, does she want to move to America so she can be with Niles because she wants him and she loves him and she's willing to go through all the trials and tribulations of basically being alone for however many months it's going to take for her to finally get her own green card. So therefore, she's actually able to go work herself. Because of course, she won't be able to work for God knows how long. Could be 6 months to a year or whatever. I'm not too sure, but the timeline is always different for everybody else. So she has to obviously go there and pretty much just be a bum. And I guess for someone who's always been active, always been on the graph, it's gonna be a weird feeling, especially when you're in surroundings that you don't know anyone. So it's a matter of what is she willing to do to make this relationship work. You know, because this part, when it comes to Niles' family, that is not the power. She has no control over that, and nor does Niles by the scene with it, you know? So she's got to make that choice now. If I was her, if she truly loves him, if she truly wants to be with him, listen, go do it. It's not the end of the world. Go to America and, you know, just stay as strong as you can. And then once you're able to work, at least then, you know, when he's working, you're working. So therefore, you're both occupied. And also when you're working, she can maybe now start making friends and whatnot, maybe, do you know what I mean? Could be any one of those things. But hey, let me know what you're thinking down below. We'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.